Hi everybody, welcome back. So, I am making a video about an alternative to the regular Traveller's Notebook inserts, which I've discovered purely by wandering around all the stationery shops I can find and looking at everything. I haven't actually seen anybody else using these, and I don't know why, because they're absolutely lovely. I think they're so beautiful. They feel nice, they look nice, and they fit into the Traveller's Notebook covers. So, I originally treated myself to the yellow. So if I open this up, I can show you in here. So I bought the yellow one a couple of weeks ago, I guess. And then I went back and I got a few more colours because I wanted to share them to show what they were like, just in case anybody was interested in them. Anybody equally obsessed as I am. Now, the price is comparable with the Traveller's Notebook inserts. I think they might be 20 yen more, which is negligible if you like them. And let me think, how am I going to say this? The paper inside comes in, I think it comes in 4 formats. We'll take a look at the website again later, and we can see on there. But I found inserts that have grid, and then I picked up these, which have, this one's plain, I'll take it out of the packaging. This one is plain inside. This one is, one second, this one is a combination of grid, if I can just focus, grid on this side and then plain on that side. So it looks like that. And this one, the pink one, is lined. So I think I've got all of the combinations, possible paper combinations. The colours are really nice. We'll look at the website in a minute, as I said, and we can have a look at all the different colours. And I find that the texture of the jackets is really nice. It's not fabric and it's not leather. It's definitely not leather. It's but it's sort of like a faux leather. So it's slightly floppy, but they all have slightly different textures on. If I can focus a little bit. So that one's got a sort of a leathery texture. This one does too. This is sort of like a turquoise. It's coming out really blue, sort of bluer than it is. This is actually more of a, what do we say, turquoise. Greeny, much greenier. That's got a different texture again. And then this one, and I think my yellow one, they've got the same texture. 1 second. Which is obviously, it's a slightly smoother texture. But there is still a texture on there. So as you can see, they fit perfectly fine inside the Traveller's Notebook regular cover. They are, because I have, this is a, this one is a Traveller's Notebook, this one is the Camino. They're ever so slightly longer by a few millimetres. If you can see that, just a tiny bit there, but they don't stick out beyond the edges of the cover at all. There's the top and the bottom. Anyway, so without further ado, what we'll do, we'll have a quick look through the website, and I think we can find the dimensions, and yeah, see what you think. Okay, I'm just going to show you a close-up view of the contrast stitching on the side there. And there's a quick view of the thickness, how they look. So you could probably get 3 in comfortably, just about, I would say. Maybe with a little bit of overhang. 2 definitely. I feel like they are a bit bulkier than the original Traveller's Notebooks. If you see, there's the Camino there, and that's the original, but not by much, not by an awful lot. Okay, so this is the Kyokuto website, I found the Camino page. These are the images you get flashing up at the top, which I enjoyed looking through. I just like all the colours. I think the colours are really bright and cheerful. They obviously come in other formats, so not just the same size as a traveller's notebook. So if we scroll down a bit further, we can see okay, here's a notebook liner. So we've got the A5 size, the B6 size, the B5 and the A5 Slim. The A5 Slim is the one the same size as the Traveller's Notebook Regular. So that's a quick look at the A5 colour. They do like gold and silver as well in the other sizes. I don't have any of the other sizes, but I thought we'd have a good look at them now. There's the B6 colours. B5, and then here we have, these are the A5 Slim. So I basically got everything on the bottom row there. The blue, the yellow, the sort of greeny turquoise and the pink. So I've got the full lineup of the papers there. So those are the colours they do. And you can see, oh, hang on, let's just look on here. Just a close-up of the colours again. You can see the dimensions on here, so we can actually compare them to the Traveller's Notebook. Let's have a look at the yellow one. It's me translating it to English. Using Google Translate, which saves me many times. So the width is 105 millimeters, the height is 215, and by my measurements, using my ruler, the width, like the thickness, is 5 millimeters. And it also says on the website the page count, so there's actually 40 pages in each of these ones. And if we now take a look at the Travellers Company website, just to get the dimensions of theirs, so I'm just looking at the lined one here. We've got a width of 110, a height of 210, and a thickness of 4. And the Traveller's Notebook has a page count of 64, so I think it actually has more pages. So basically, it's about half a centimetre wider and taller, but it has less pages. But I guess the paper quality is probably comparable. To be honest, it's not that much difference between the two. I'm not going to say one's better than the other. I'll get too obsessed about it, but I just think they're a nice alternative, and they have such nice colours and things. I thought I would share them. So I hope that's of interest to somebody. Okay, and I'll see you all soon. Bye bye.